All right, it's here. It's 2 days away. How you feeling to finally have an opponent ready to go up against in a couple days?
Feeling really eager. It's crazy to think that it's finally here. I mean, it's kind of weird. I can't tell if it's been a really long time or if it's gone by really quickly, but I'm really excited.
We'll go next to Emma.
What did this week of practice look like for you guys? What was the atmosphere like? How did it feel to be, actually preparing for a game instead of just preparing for some like far off date?
The atmosphere has been really energetic. Obviously, we're always still working on ourselves and things that we can get better on. I think the past couple of days just been honing in on just small things, whether it's help side defense, just the little things that are really going to help us win a game. I know everyone's really excited to finally play against someone that's not us or our practice guys, so we're really excited.
We'll go next to Dan.
Just noticed on the numbers that UNH actually, does a good job of shutting down teams, especially at least last year. Coach mentioned the 2-3 zone for you. What are some of the things that you look at when you attack a 2-3 zone? How different is it? Because I feel like everyone talks about it, it's this basic, everyone puts their hands up and just moves. But what is it for you that's going to be necessary to attack it?
I think just getting the defense to be moving. So on offense, just making sure we're moving the ball, getting a couple ball rotations, and then offensively just finding the high post, lots of ball fakes, but just finding the little gaps in the defense.
We'll go next to Bill.
Yeah, through your first couple of years, I'm sure you saw the value of, the non-conference season to get ready for ACC play. This year, obviously, that's going to be a lot more condensed and a lot fewer non-conference games. So how important is it for you and the other upperclassmen to really make sure you get your younger, less experienced players comfortable over these first 4 games?
I think it's really important. I mean, I think even prior to these first couple of games, just how we've been playing in practice and the couple of scrimmages that we've been able to play against our practice guys have been really essential, just like for their confidence. I think that's the biggest thing freshman year is there's a whole lot of different things going on. And a lot of expectations. And for the freshmen, I just think it's having confidence in themselves and knowing that like they have confidence in us and that we have confidence in them. I think the first couple of games will be definitely a little difficult for them. I know I was obviously there and you have a couple nerves, but I'm really excited to see how they perform, and I know they'll do really great.
We'll go next to Dan.
Kind of just building on that in terms of everyone falling into roles and rotation. I know it's really hard going into the first game to define someone's role. Everyone kind of always has an idea, but over these last few practices, especially getting ready, have you seen teammates start to develop their role? Has it been something that's starting to become more defined as that first game starts to come over on an overall basis?
Yeah, I mean, I just keep going back to Jalen. I mean, just last year, she was dominating. We saw glimpses of just the outstanding player that she's becoming. And I think this year also just over the quarantine, she's gained a whole lot of confidence in what she can do. And I think she's starting to realize her role is just to score the basketball and do her thing on defense and just be a little bit more of an upperclassman, be vocal, but all around just be confident and have confidence in her abilities offensively. And so I'm really excited to see the season that she has.
We'll go next to Bill.
I think since we last talked on Media Day is when everything came out that you were named to the All-ACC preseason team. And obviously we've talked about it a bit, how you're not going to sneak up on anybody this year. Like, people know you were maybe the surprise last year coming in. How are you handling those expectations? And I know you have big expectations for yourself as well. So how are you, dealing with that as you move from game to game?
I think just taking it as a blessing. That's why I do the work that I do. That's why I came to such a great academic and basketball powerhouse school. And so just have to take it as a blessing and kind of roll with it. I mean, obviously I could flip it and get nervous and be like, oh, I wish I was kind of hiding under the radar a little bit. That's always kind of fun. But no, it's honestly just an honor. And so living up to the hype, living up to the expectations, and just doing my part and proving people that I can be a great player and helping my teammates out, both just individually and just as a teammate for them.